Hi guys, last reading of the day. I'm Nocturnal. If you like me, subscribe. And if you like the video, leave me a like. I really appreciate all the likes I've been getting. It's helping a ton. All right. Oh, and if you want a personal, check the description for my email. Okay. What does the collective mean to them? I'm getting like out of sight, out of mind type energy off of this. It could be like some project you're working on. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm definitely getting out of sight, out of mind. Like you're pushing something in the back of your head to where you don't have to think about it anymore. Are you pushing the state of your life back? Like you don't want to think about it? Like are you not happy with where you are? I'm kind of feeling financially and stability, right? But why would you push that in the back of your head? Okay, what's the Two of Wands? I'm going to say this the nicest way possible, okay? You cannot move forward in like a contradictory energy, right? And I guess that goes back to this out of sight, out of mind thing, because it's kind of like you're not happy with your life. You're not happy with your stability, but you try not to think about it. How the fuck are you going to plan to get better if you don't want to think about it? That's contradicting as fuck, isn't it? You're working very, very, very slow towards your, I guess, really financial goals. You're working very slow towards them. Could be success too. I don't really feel any love in this. Perfect. I don't want any in here. But you're working really fucking slow because you're distracting yourself from the stress of your life somehow. Okay? I don't think that whoever's going to resonate with this is the most financially blessed person at this time, right? And you want it to be better, but you don't want to think about it. So you're, in a way, putting walls in front of yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, anyway, what's this? Ooh, what is this? Ten of Wands. There's some type of commitment you made to yourself that you didn't stick to at some point. It could have been being less generous and saving more money for yourself. And it's not like less generous altogether. You want to continue being generous to those that deserve it, those that give to you, right? And of course, make sure you have enough. And maybe you promised yourself you would stop being generous to the wrong people, right? And if that's not it, there's a commitment that you failed to uphold, but it wasn't a promise to anyone else. It was a promise to yourself. And it has gotten you kind of just here in this stagnant, I don't want to think about it energy, right? Some of you could not be sleeping well because of this. And this is also causing you to not be as productive as you would like. Because if you're not sleeping well, right, you're not really waking up at a decent hour. Hey, I can't talk, but you're not able to put in work with as much stuff as you want to do. I don't get that you're a lazy person. What I'm getting is life has just really put a rope around your neck, and it prevents you from sleeping, whether you're up worrying consciously or subconsciously, right? But if you are having issues sleeping and you're not physically like thinking about your life, there is a subconscious issue, right, that is preventing you. So you think it's out of sight, out of mind, but it's really eating at your, subconscious. You understand? It's really eating at you. And from what I was taught from someone, your subconscious thoughts have more power than your conscious thoughts. So you might want to be aware of that, okay? You're worrying a lot more than you think. Just for once. And that also, I just heard, those thoughts that you think aren't there, but they are there. That's also that's working against your manifestation. Some of you do need to, I've been hearing this a lot, some of you do need to fast, like really, and meditate, right? And for some of you that don't know, because I had to be taught this too, meditation is not sitting there and trying not to think about anything. You're really supposed to sit there and monitor the thoughts that you're having, right? And so then you can take action on what it is. Like a lot of people think meditation sitting there like, and just closing your mind off. No, you're supposed to take note of what your mind is thinking. That's part of your subconscious coming out. So then you'll understand what the problem is, okay? I'm not a fucking guru, but I learned that myself. All right? In case you didn't know. A lot of people have meditation like fucking screwed. Especially when you first start, your mind's gonna be thinking all of these different things. But you need to have a fucking journal nearby so when you're done, you can jot down what those thoughts are. Okay? Great. What's this? Some of you also need to do not only meditation, you might need to do some like mirror affirmations, right? Or mirror magic and really speak to yourself. Look at yourself in the eye. Man, this shit won't stay on. Why do I keep trying? Because I'm stubborn. Fuck it. But some of you need to do some mirror affirmations or mirror magic, whatever the fuck, and look in your eyes and speak directly to the issue and stop trying to hide from it, okay? There's a lot of unknown shit going on within you at this time, right? And it does have to do with this financial lack and worry about your stability. Okay? All right. Any more? I hope you guys aren't doing that. And look, this one had to slide out. That's the Eight of Swords. Some of you are actually avoiding. You're kind of avoiding fixing your problems. Like, let's say, for example, you're having a hard time getting a job, right? Unfortunately, you are not looking for one anymore because of the stress. That's just an example. Not saying you're doing that. Fucking wig. Anyway, not saying you're doing that, right? But some of you are literally not working towards your goal because it's causing too much stress. There's been a lot of failures. So you're just like, well, I'm just going to fucking sit here and wait for a miracle to happen. That's not going to happen. Even if you do magic, right? It's just like the Bible says, faith without works is nothing. I believe, and I do magic, if you do fucking abundance spells and you don't have any hustle, you don't have no outlet for money, nothing possible, nothing, what do you think's going to happen? Now, of course, miracles happen, right? But it's you more so got to put in some type of work. Anyway, this is not a lecture, right? This is a reading. Let me focus. Like I said, some of you are just sitting there, not doing shit. This is going back to that out of sight, out of mind. This is your lack of progression. This is also why your manifestations suck right now. What do you expect to happen? Huh? What do you expect? Anyway. I'm off caffeine, by the way. So excuse me. See? This is just right here. If you would actually face it. I'm gonna say it again, face it right here. You see that Ace of Swords right there? This Three of Wands and the Six of Wands? Face it. Plan and victory. Like, how do you expect to get a house and you're not trying to do anything? How do you expect to get a car and you don't do anything? The job market is hard right now. I get it, right? But there's something you can do. There's something. There's always something. There's something. I mean, look at crackheads. I'm not saying go be a crackhead, but look at them. They get their crack somehow, don't they? Don't they go squeegee people's windshield wipers? Or ask the gas station if they can take the garbage out for a couple dollars? So you're telling me a crackhead has more drive than you? That's not good, is it? Look. You see this Five of Swords and this Queen of Cups reverse? This Five of Swords is you. That's your mind causing chaos. You think not facing it is giving you more peace, but like I said, this just clarifies earlier. Your subconscious is fucking riddled with stress, which is why you can't sleep. Some of you can't fucking eat. Some of you just can't even find the drive to do anything. Meditation. Okay? Meditation. Fasting. You need it. This turned into a lecture. You can click off if you like. All right. Let's see, is there any more? You are literally working against your fucking wind. Do you understand? It's gonna be a challenge to get better. It really is, because I feel like you've been hiding from this for a while. It's gonna take a while to get better. It is. But it starts somewhere. Okay? Everyone has to start somewhere. But you have to really be careful that denying and not wanting to face your current reality is fucking you. It really is. That's the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You see this Eight of Cups and this Ace of Wands? If you leave that contorted narrative behind that you're better off without thinking about it, new beginnings. Now, don't mind me and my screwed up wig fussing at you, because my situation's not fucking perfect either. Oh, my whole cap showing and everything. Oh well. My situation's not perfect either. But you can't just sit there, y'all. There's multiple, like the online world, there's multiple things you can do. Literally. Okay? See? Shadow work and balance. What does your shadow work consist of? Facing your reality. And then the cycle ends so new projects can begin. You're keeping yourself in this same cycle, okay? The star. That's been coming out a lot. That's supposed to be you. I'm getting a lot of you're your own worst enemy energy today. I'm going to say it one more time. A meditation. Fasting. Like I said in the last video, it doesn't have to be from food. It doesn't have to be water fast. It doesn't have to be super long, right? But fast from the things that bring you comfort, right? If you just dive into the phone and doom scroll because you're not thinking, you might want to put that aside. If you're jacking off 10 times a day, because that nut bust lasts for what, 30 seconds, if that? Does that really help? No. I mean, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Is that it? Let's see what else, if you're still here. You need to become one with yourself, okay? You need to become one with yourself and also forgive yourself for where you're at in life. I feel like you're holding a lot of animosity towards your past decisions, which is good to an extent, but you cannot hold it so much to where you become just stuck. You're paralyzed. Once you do, and synchronicity was at the bottom, once you do become one, there's a surprise for you. Probably a good one. Probably a financial one. A stable one. Anything else? But deep and intense. Again, meditation. Mirror work. It's gonna take a lot of work. You've been in this cycle forever. It's not gonna happen overnight. Fasting, again. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And then you'll become one with yourself. Oh, and then look, the tree. Tell the tree what you want. The tree of life, the tree of knowledge, but you cannot get there yet. Do we get it? I know you're probably like, get the fuck out of here. And I am. Thanks for watching.